legend, Mr. Shawn Cotton.
How you doing?
Shoot, man, I'm good. What about yourself, man?
Good, man. Trying to stay cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's warm out here, so
yeah,
hot.
Yeah. Man, somebody that told me about 2 years ago when I be doing the interview with Shawn Cotton, I be like, man, hell. I'm like, no, man.
Yeah, you know, times, you know, things change so fast. Like,
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know, so you just gotta really just stay. You know, keep your third eye open for real. You know.
Right.
So shit, like my last 2 years, I wouldn't know some of the things I'm doing today that I would be doing.
Right.
But I'm doing it, you know, so shit, just working.
Matter of fact, I had met you before. I mean, you don't met so many people.
Yeah.
It was at South by Southwest in 2018.
Oh yeah, South by Southwest. I met so many people that day.
Right.
So, well, I probably did 6th Street. Where we
it
at?
was 6th Street. Yeah. I was on the side. We was doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You walked by. I said, hey, there goes Shawn Cotton.
Yeah.
And you heard me. And you turned around. You dapped me up. You like, man, I love that belt.
Oh, okay. Yep. And I said it again today. So it had to be. You know,
yeah. You
sure.
said, I love that belt.
Yeah.
I said, appreciate that. You know, you went about your way.
Yeah.
Busy, man. So.
Yeah, that's real.
That's crazy.
But yeah, South by Southwest. Epic event. It's a great place for people to really just come out and just network, and you know that's why we're here today. So
right,
just shaking hands with people, getting to know people, and getting familiar with people's faces. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
A lot of times you see people on the internet, and you got to see them in person to really like respect their grind. You know what I'm saying? With the aura, body movement. I look at everything. You know when I meet people. So South by Southwest, I feel like that's a legendary event. So,
yeah. Man, what's going on, man? People trying to boycott SayCheeseTV.
Boycott, all type of shit, man. But, you know, this is black owned, and, I like doing things my way, well, our way, because I have a team of people.
Right.
So, we post news, we post controversy, we post good news, bad news, we post viral news, political news, so, some things that we post that people may not like, but, you have to keep the people updated on what's going on, not even in music and hip hop, but just the world period. There's so much crazy things going on, and the coronavirus and George Floyd situations, and the George Floyd situations happen every day. Kids getting shot now more than ever in shootouts. So when we post that type of news, it rubs some people the wrong way. People feel some type of way about it, but that just is what it is. Right. We have to, that's our job to keep the people updated. These young kids these days who follow SayCheese, they don't watch Fox 4 News, or they don't watch CNN, they don't watch ABC, NBC, they watch SayCheese. So it's our duty to keep these kids woke on what's going on outside of Instagram.
Yeah. So. Yeah, because I seen it was a poster of you, and it had TMZ and academics and
Boss Up and shit, like two other
Shade
Room and stuff of that nature. So, but this is good to be right next to these companies, because 2-3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, people would laugh at me when I would tell them about SayCheese. So for us to even be in the category with the World Stars and all these different big companies, it's a blessing to be even mentioned along with these people, because I used to get laughed at when I used to walk around and say SayCheese. In Takeover TV, is this new?
I came out, matter of fact, I started out with Takeover Podcast in 2016.
Yeah.
And then, this is a good question, because I had my Instagram and I had my Facebook. I didn't know what to do with it, right? Then I ran across your story.
Yeah.
How you used to work at Best Buy. You ended up quitting that. You started SayCheese. You started blogging.
And even before that, I was at Home Depot and GameStop. So, like I said, I wasn't making a lot of money, but to get to what I'm saying is that you're fairly new. So it's like a lot of the things that you do, people that you grew up with, your family, a couple people going to be chuckling, trying to laugh and hate on the grind. But as it gets bigger and bigger, they're going to have to salute you. That's just what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? That comes with anything. Sports, anything. People get laughed at the beginning or doubted. And, I just had to keep going. And, you as a black man too, you keep going, you're going to be mentioned along with the other great companies as well. It just takes time.
Right. Because of you, I started blogging, so I got to give you your props,
give
you your flowers, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's real, because when Vlad interviewed me, I told Vlad, like, shit, man, I used to sneak on, because at Best Buy, I used to wipe down refrigerators. So And when I used to sneak and wipe down his refrigerators, we couldn't have our phone. But I used to open the fridge and put my phone in the inside and watch his interviews. So when he interviewed me, I told him the same thing. Like, shit, I copy everything. I copy the blueprint. Like, because he's a winner. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I have my own twist to it. But, you know, when he interviewed me, I told him the same thing. You know, each one teach one. Somebody winning, you learn from them. You know, Kobe learned from Jordan, you know. And look at Kobe. Kobe's a winner. Rest in peace. But
rest in peace.
You know, it takes you know, you just got to be a student of the game. And I was a student of the game for a long time. I studied the people who were up, and I studied the people who were down. Because you got to learn from, why is he winning? Okay, why is he losing? You gotta learn from each stick. All right, I'm not gonna do what he did, and I'm gonna do what he did. You know what I'm saying? So, just me being a student of the game is, you know, I feel like that's what got me here today.
Right. I started blogging because of you, and I started doing off-camera interviews because of you and Vlad.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. And, you know, rest in peace to SayCheeseTV. He was a guy who, me and Zach was another guy who brought me to another level, because me and him was kind of like in the competition, but we would like call each other and yo, you should interview him. Yo, you should interview him. And we'll swap our interviews, and his fans and my fans thought we was against each other. But in reality, we was behind closed doors, like, yo, like helping each other out. And our competition made those views go up because our fans were so in tune to all our interviews. So rest in peace to Zach.
Yeah,
you know, that was my guy.
SayCheeseTV, man, was dope. So, man, have you so the Gucci Man situation, is that rectified yet, or it's just one of the things where, you know what, man, fuck it, it's over.
I mean,
he said what he said, I said what I said.
Because we don't know each other personally, so it's not.
Right.
It ain't how more deep could it get? Like, we don't know each other. Like, I've never been in the environment with Gucci. I just feel like, you know, he was feeling some type of way that night, and you know, he said what he said, but I don't owe him anything. I don't know him. So for me to even like lose sleep about it is just kind of like, it's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? He helped me out because for the last 2-3 weeks, that's all they was talking about was Gucci coming at SayCheese. So that really helped me out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shout out to Gucci. He's continuing to sign these young artists out here, giving them a chance, and I'm doing the same thing. So that's why I said in my mogul media interview, like, why are you coming at me? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the same thing you doing. I'm not messing with none of your artists. I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. And you know, I'm just trying to uplift one another. And it's plenty. Why are we coming at each other like this? In this time, in the situation that's going on in the world right now, why do you continue to come after another black man's business? That's what I was saying in the Big D interview. But personally, it's nothing he can say about me because he doesn't know me, and I don't know Gucci. So there's nothing negative I can say about him. I just got to keep working. You know what I'm saying? So why he came at me, I don't know. Maybe it's something that I got that he wanted. Maybe an artist or two. But on a personal tip, I wish him the best.
Right. To me, I think, matter of fact, I think SayCheese and yourself deserves more respect.
Yeah.
That, you know, because no jumper gets all the shine, like complex and all that. And I feel like, in my personal opinion, SayCheese is on that level, but yet it's always negative connotation behind it. Why you don't think you get that same respect as the no jumpers? And
I feel like
especially with artists, you know,
because I feel like, and this is no diss to like No Jumper or
right.
any other blog, but I'm more hands on with artists, so I feel like a lot of artists are like they want to work with me. They feel like I'm one of them. And with No Jumper, it's kind of like, I don't think Adam 22 really works with the artists, like building them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's his go-to. I don't think that's his passion. Like, that's my passion, is building artists. So I feel like a lot of the hate comes from people wanting to work with me when they want to work. You know what I'm saying? And I can't work with everybody. So I feel like that, but I'm not out here scamming people. I don't owe nobody money. I'm not selling nobody dreams. So people can't, it's nothing. It's just that people want to work with me, and it's just going, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You know, it's God's plan. So.
Right. I know it's a little shift in your content that you don't post as many videos with guns.
No, I don't post guns no more. Really, to be honest, Instagram, they had like these new guidelines, and they started reporting people's page for like gang activity, organization, like, you know, firearm threats and stuff like that. So we took it down. well, we stopped submitting, having people submit with guns in their videos. But then it's kind of like a culture shift now because a lot of people, they don't shoot guns with their videos because they want to get on Say Cheese. So it was like one thing led to another. Instagram stopped doing that, so we told artists no guns. So now a lot of artists are stopping to shoot their videos with guns because they want their videos on Say Cheese. So it's kind of helping the culture a little bit too, you know?
Right. I mean, how did you even come up with that name and the logo? Because it's so simple, but yet it's so catchy.
Man, something, because I always told myself that I wanted a name that could eventually shift over to mainstream media. You know, I didn't want to have nothing called Shoot 'em Up TV or Gang Gang TV.
Hard to market that.
Exactly. So with the Say Cheese shit, it was just like it rolled off the tongue. And then the logo, I just sent it off to this girl in California. I said, like, make 5 logos. And she made 5 logos, and one of them was that one. And we just ran with it. And it just stuck. Like, Say Cheese, it just rolled off the tongue so easy. So one thing led to another. We kept going. And then now it's just like Say Cheese is just like it's a slogan. Like you say it just, they know what it is.
Hey man, they waiting for you in Shreveport.
Man, I know Shreveport crazy, man. Shreveport it's a lot of talent in Shreveport.
It is.
It's the little brother to like New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
Right.
But to me, like Northern Louisiana always had like the real like spitters. You know what I'm saying? Like real lyrical type of artists. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, I know Lil Snoop's not from Shreveport, but it's still in that area.
It's still in the area, right?
Hurricane Chris, Lil Ronnie going up right now. I know he's back and forth for Atlanta and Shreveport. SOB, I forgot their name. SB, I forgot their name, but it's a lot of talent in Shreveport for sure that I'm tuning into right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of talent in Shreveport.
So you stopped charging for interviews, huh? You don't change that part up?
Yeah, because it kind of hurt my channel. At the beginning, it was like, cool, I'm a eat. But, you know, when you do interviews with people and, like, they're not really talking about much, it hurts the channel. It hurts the channel. Everybody begs for an interview, but when the lights are on them, they kind of get humble. They get shy. They don't want to talk about the real shit, and it hurts the channel. People don't want to subscribe to the channel. So I kind of stepped back from that for a little while. Well, shit, probably forever, because now my subscribers are shooting up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not charging for interviews, it's kind of like it hurts at the beginning, but it helps the channel in the long run. So I stopped charging for interviews, and then I just interview really who I want to have a great conversation with. And, you know, everything's doing numbers now. We had like 12 million views in 6 weeks. So just by coming back doing interviews.
So if you're a beginning blog, how do you make that difference? Because, of course, you want people to interview.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's certain people that if you interview, it's not going to get any views.
Some people have a great story. Like, at the beginning, I used to interview people who didn't have, like, for example, Mo3. I used to catch him at the beginning of his career.
Right.
But Mo3 had a great story. So it's like, you may know somebody who doesn't have a huge following, but if their story is crazy and, you know, it's different and it's real, in the title, you know, YouTube is based off titles and thumbnails. If they're going to click the video, it's based off the title. So if they have a great story, make a great title, and they're going to click on it. And then that's how you start getting them views up. It's all about the story. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how many followers they have. Right. Of course, if they have followers, it helps get the views because their following is going to tune in. But I've interviewed plenty of people with no following, and just the title of the interview and their story, the content of what they're talking about is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I interviewed this kid from St. Louis. He was homeless.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's almost at 1 million views. And he was doing a little bit of views on his YouTube, but his story is what got people to tap in with him. You know what I'm saying? So I really never chased followers, though. I just chased a real story. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, if you got something real to talk about, the people go and tap in. Like, I interviewed Dr. Rose. That's my dentist. He's a black guy out here in Dallas.
Okay.
From the hood, real dentist. Y'all could interview him too, real guy. And he's from the hood now. Now he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And that did 400,000 views because his story was different. He's a black dentist from the hood. Like, you don't see too many of them. So when you see it, you gonna wanna watch the video, and 400,000 clicks, just like that. So I just tell that to anybody. People be like, you should interview. I'm like, I don't really like celebrity interviews. I want to get them right before they get over the hump.
I understand that.
Like how I did Roddy Ricch, how I did DaBaby and Rod Wave. I did all them before they all them before they blew up. It's a lot of other artists I interviewed before they blew up, but it was the story. I didn't care about nothing else. I just tell your story, bro. And that's where a lot of people gain their respect from, is interviews. So.
Because you caught Megan Thee Stallion at the beginning like I did.
I knew about her a little earlier, but I didn't think she was going to blow up like that.
Me neither. Because I caught her like in about February of 2017.
Yeah. See, she had a cipher that went viral a year before that, like a year and a half before the interview. But I just sat on it because I'm like, damn, like, is this real? And then, you know, I had linked up with Carl Crawford and we had knocked it out.
Yeah, I called her when she was with her old manager.
Carl Crawford and T Ferris. T Ferris?
Yeah. But no, not even T Ferris. The dude before T Ferris.
Okay.
T Nitty was the first manager. That's when her mom was still alive.
Okay, yeah, rest in peace. Because her mom was at the damn interview.
Had passed,
yeah, that's crazy.
Me and her had a good rapport.
Yeah.
But what happened was T Nitty sent me her first single, asked what I thought about it.
Yeah.
Because I interviewed OG Run C. So he's like, man, why don't you come interview Megan Thee Stallion as a favor? Mm-hmm. And we was only doing podcasts. See, I didn't get it on video like you got it.
Right.
And we were supposed to get her on video when she came to Grambling, but something happened. We couldn't get down there. And we were supposed to reschedule the interview. And I was just dealing with her mom. You know, her mom was always, me and her was always going back and forth. Mm-hmm. Then the next thing you know, she passed, and once she passed, you know, that correspondence kind of just cut.
Yeah.
She's so high now
man, she on fire, man.
Right.
Now she in the situation getting allegedly shot by Tory Lanez, like, man. But she's definitely on fire. And I never thought she would have got this big. Not because I didn't think she was talented, but female rap is so hard to gauge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
You could be a hot female artist, but it takes like a certain type of like, I don't know, like, but she there now, so.
I thought she was going to be more like regional. Be a big regional artist.
I never thought she would have been worldwide. Like, but
that is
crazy.
Man, how do you find and discover so many? I mean, you discovered the dude. I don't know if I discovered, but you was listening to him. He had like maybe one post, 600 followers. I'm like, I can't remember his name. I'm like, how did he find this guy?
Who?
You was in the car. You was listening to him.
Yeah, that's Taliban's 9. He a new rapper that I just found. Cause I had to go. Well, they invited me to the juvenile detention center to talk to the kids.
Okay.
And he rapped for me in there.
Oh, okay.
And I made a promise to myself, if you stay out of trouble when you get out, you know, we could do something. And he sent me a record. Well, him and my nephew went to school together. So his nephew was playing a record in the arcade room. And I was like, who's that? He was like, dude from the juvenile detention center.
Yeah.
So, shit, we just linked up. Me and Trap Boy Freddy, we went down there to the detention center, found him. It's a rap.
I'm like, how Shawn can't find all these artists?
Yeah, man, but a lot of them hard-headed, so.
Yeah.
A lot of them hard-headed.
Damn, who really doing something right now? This dude, Green Eyes, he's making some noise.
Okay.
He been making some noise for a little while.
I know Lil Benz, he from Shreveport too. It's a few Shreveport, it's more than usual though.
This dude named Jet Life Maine.
Okay.
I think you had a couple of his videos on
SayCheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
He making some noise too. So it'd be hard to gauge down there in Shreveport.
Yeah, it's hard really to gauge in this coronavirus too.
Right.
It's like the people's appetite to like find new music is not there. So it's like, if you notice, hardly any new artists broke through this year because you can't club. So the clubs aren't open, so that means the DJs aren't spinning and people aren't driving. So it's hard to get on and listen to the radio. So it's really hard to break. If you're not already a B or C or A, B or C list rapper, it's hard to break through because everybody's just stuck to what they know right now until they get out their bubble. Because, you know, before the coronavirus, people were outside their habitats, barbecues and different shit. Yo, what's that song? Now it's not. It's still barbecues and cookouts going on, but it's not as many. Clubs, it ain't really as many clubs open right now. Strip clubs, it's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people aren't really going. So it's really hard to gauge on who's next to pop because the records aren't spinning.
Yeah. Yeah, but Shreveport, I don't know. But they do got some talent down there.
Yeah, every city got talent. It's just people gotta, lock in, and the distractions, the women, the haters, the doubt, you know what I'm saying? The funding. Shit, it's so much. When you are up and coming rapper, so many things you gotta look past and ignore. And it's a lot of things that you can't let take you out of your glory. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be people who trying to do certain things to make your day bad, and Facebook and negative sub tweets and all type of shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking real. This real shit.
We're going through it right now. So
it's like you'll have a good day. And then you'll get on Facebook or anything and just see somebody just throwing shade, and it gets to you because it's like, I'm doing me and you're competing against me, bro. I'm doing me. Like, I'm doing me and you worried about me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And that shit can take a toll on the grind. Trust me. You're human. You can only take so much.
Right.
Like, so, and I say that to just say, like, being a rapper or being anything, any entrepreneur is so hard to win when you got so many different people shooting bows and arrows at you and you just trying to get through it. You see the prize, but you just trying to duck and dodge everything. It slow down the process. So.
So how you be dealing with that, man? Because you take more arrows. I take a few arrows.
Man.
And I know yours is 10 times worse.
Because I know it's not all hate. I know it's all love. Like I said before, with the Gucci thing, I don't know him. So it's like when somebody says something about you that you don't know, it's like, all right, it's really not hate. It's really love. Like, you really want to work with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't take that as personal, but I take things personal with people I used to fuck with or people that I'm cool with throwing shade. It's like, damn. But when somebody who I don't know, and like I said, I don't owe them no money, we've never had a conversation, I'm not bothering you, I can't really take that personal. You know what I'm saying? It's just their emotions is getting the best of them. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I feel like a lot of people they let their emotions supersede their intelligence. Like me, I don't let none of that get to me. Like, because I know it's all love at the end of the day. Because you're thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about you. You're thinking about me. So it's more of a compliment than hate. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I look at it like, damn, like you really thinking about me. And it makes me keep going. Like, all right, I got to make you more mad. You know what I'm saying? I got to make you more mad. Nah, seriously, that's how I think. Because I'm really like an athlete. Like, and I studied like Jordan, like Kobe, all them niggas. Allen Iverson. I grew up in that era. Like, them niggas Jordan, he talked his trash, but it was more like, I'm going to outwork you. I'm a grind. I'm a shoot 200 more jump shots a day. And I'm going to make sure when the time is right, I'm going to make you eat your words. And that's just the motto that I go by. Jay-Z, when 50 Cent was picking at him in the early 2000s, Jay-Z never said nothing back. Jay-Z won, though. Who's a billionaire now? Jay-Z. But 50 Cent kept poking at him. And Jay-Z responds to people, but it's subliminal, and he's not giving nobody no clout. So I kind of study like the greats. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's gonna outwork you. He's gonna wake up early. He's gonna go to sleep late. So I just go by the winners. Like I told y'all earlier, I study the winners, and then I study the losers to see what not to do. But I study the winners to really, all right, I got to do that more often. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the losers, they just study the losers. That's all they know is to lose. You feel me? They don't study the winners. Because if they study the winners, they'll be doing more. They'll have more of their personalities and traits and stuff like that. But the losers just study the losers. I study the winners. Bill Gates documentaries and stuff like that. How Bill Gates wears the same clothes every day. I start not wearing the same clothes every day, but I stop dressing up crazy because it's fatigue. When you wake up in the morning and you think about what you're wearing every day, you could be using that time to do other things. And I feel like they say the average American takes 30 minutes out of his day to wear clothes. And I put that into, all right, I'm going to use that 30 minutes into working more. And I know it sounds weird, but that shit works.
Makes sense.
Shit work, bro.
Makes sense.
So.
And congrats to you, man, for hitting that 1 million mark.
Man, and that's our third try.
I was gonna say, your page took 3.
Yeah.
I got mine took once, and I almost want to like, man,
yeah,
fuck it.
Nah, for sure. But when people see you keep trying, they have nothing. Cause I could have rolled over and quit 2 times, but when they see you keep coming back, the get back's always better. When you get it back.
Hey, this your girl 3D Not T, all the way in the NO, already legendary. And this Takeover TV, they got me with this heavy ass belt. Good thing I've been working out, you know.
Just caught on, especially when I got in high school. All my friends either were calling me Meg or Stallion. So I was like, okay, well, that's me. And then I changed all my social media names to the Stallion.